We live in an era unlike any other in Earth's history. Scientists call it the Anthropocene, the age of humans, because for the first time, one species has become the primary driver of global change. The starkest consequence? We are now living through the planet's sixth mass extinction, an event caused not by an asteroid, but by us, with extinction rates up to 1,000 times higher than normal. To understand this, biologists use the acronym HIPPO. It stands for the 5 major threats we pose: human population growth, pollution, overexploitation, invasive species, and H, the single greatest threat of all, habitat destruction. When we clear a forest for a farm or build a highway, we don't just remove trees. We create fragmented, isolated islands of nature. This prevents migration, shrinks genetic diversity, and pushes species toward the edge of survival. Layered on top of this is climate change. Burning fossil fuels releases CO2, which acts like a blanket, trapping heat. This isn't just about warming temperatures. It's about melting glaciers, raising sea levels. And it's about ocean acidification. As the seas absorb our excess CO2, they become more acidic, dissolving the very shells and skeletons of creatures like corals and shellfish, collapsing entire marine ecosystems from the bottom up. But this isn't just a story of destruction. The science of conservation biology offers a toolkit for repair. We can build wildlife corridors, green bridges that reconnect those fragmented forests. We can embrace sustainability, the revolutionary idea of meeting our own needs without compromising the future. This means shifting to renewable energy, designing products for a circular economy to eliminate waste, and rethinking our own carbon footprints. Ultimately, to study biology is to understand that you are a citizen of the biosphere. Its health is your health. Its future is your future. This knowledge is more than a subject. It's a responsibility, and our best hope for ensuring the tree of life continues to grow.